Good afternoon. Good afternoon. This is Marquez Speaks. I am the real voice, the voice of the streets, CEO of me, Big Boss Entertainment, and we got to talk a little politics today. Listen, I'm on one today. I'm at home with my beautiful wife. Man, she's sexy, fine as a mother. Beautiful child, love him to death. Getting the shower done is getting close to getting done. My wife's dream shower is coming. I'll make sure to y'all one day, but not right now. But I'm kind of pissed off. And it has to do with politics. Politics has me pissed off. But let me first say this. Dabo Swinney, you're done. The transfer portal, Filarello was never going to be there. Ole Miss gave him $1 million a year. It's over with a few clips from Dabo. You might as well go ahead and fire yourself right now, Dabo. We don't care nothing about you, Dabo. Get on out of the way, Clemson. We don't like you. But let's talk about this politics today. Because I am on one today. Yes, I'm on one today. And I'm about to tell you why I'm on one. And it ain't nothing good. I tell the truth on both sides, Republicans and Democrats. I'm an independent. So I tell the truth. And I'm about to tell y'all the truth right here, right now today. So if you ain't heard the news, let me tell you the news. Democrats fold like a deck of cards. The House of Representatives passed all 4 spending bills, over $1.2 trillion in spending bills. The Trump-era bills will replace the old Biden spending bills. And it goes to the Senate. If the Senate passes it this week before Friday, there won't be no government shutdown. We got played by the Democrats. The Democrats folded. They folded bad. Hakeem Jeffries didn't even put up a fight. Let me say it again. We get played so much in politics, it don't make no sense. There's not going to be a government shutdown. It's the Democrats' fault. The Democrats folded. They gave ICE all the funding money that they wanted. They gave Republicans all the money that they want. They gave $1.2 trillion, more money for the military, more money for ICE. No program for us. That's what the Democrats folded on. They did it again. I told you, Democrats are just as racist, if not more, than Republicans, and Democrats are worse than Republicans. They didn't even put up a fight. Now it goes to the Senate, where it's probably going to pass in 3 or 4 days. That means billionaires just made billion more dollars. That means we made nothing. Let me say that again for the people in the back who didn't hear me. Billionaires just made billions or more dollars, and we made nothing. Wall Street probably going to go up 1,000 points. Because of what the House of Representatives did, Wall Street probably going to go up 1,000 points. Mike Johnson ain't going nowhere. They're going up 1,000 points. Democrats, you keep this up, you're going to lose the midterms. Democrats, if you keep this up, you are going to lose the midterms. Y'all folded for Big Pharma. Y'all folded for Big Oil. Y'all folded for big donors. Y'all folded for big lobbyists. That's what the Democrats did. They folded. Like a deck of cards, like a shoestring. It wasn't even close to where they folded. I mean, Hakeem Jeffries, the minority whip, he could have put up a defense. He did. He said, let it pass. Hakeem Jeffries said, let it pass. Like what? And 7 Democrats who will be in Congress in 2026 and 2027 and 2028 because their congressional districts are safe, passed it. All it took was 7 of them to pass this. All it took was 7 of them. And you know it's going to pass the Senate because John Fetterman and the boys, all them over there going to pass it. It's a setup. It was a game they ran. We get nothing. I told y'all last night Donald Trump was king of the world. He's showing it right now. Let me say it again. 79 years old. Y'all can say he got dementia, whatever. Donald Trump is king of the world. He's showing it right now. The Democrats folded like a cardboard box. And you know who it hurts? You and me. So all y'all black people out there who are Democrats, I'm an independent. All y'all who are Democrats have been a Democrat for a long time. You got egg on your face and you look like fools. Let me say it again. I don't care if you don't like it. All y'all Democrats out there who've been a Democrat for a long time, right now you got egg on your face and you look like fools. That's what you do. Because they caved in. There will be no government shutdown. There will be no government shutdown. That's over with now. The Democrats made sure that. We won't get no relief or no justice. The Democrats made sure that. That's what we are. So I'm on one because the Democrats keep doing the same thing. keep playing us like Jasmine Crockett. They know Jasmine Crockett ain't even gonna win the Democratic primary in Texas. That Telesco dude, he got too much oil money for him to lose. Oh boy, I'm telling you, these politics are getting crazy. At this rate, Democrats, you're gonna lose the midterms. I'm gonna say it right now, Democrats, keep it up. You losing the midterms because you just lost the will of people again by passing these bills. Now, who want a government shutdown? Nobody. But do you want to give away the House, not to have a government shutdown? Then Democrats did that. So we ain't got the Epstein files. Because Democrats are just putting on a show like Republicans. There are more Democrats that think like Republicans than Republicans who think like Democrats. Let me say that again in case you didn't hear me. There are more Democrats in Congress that think like Republicans than Republicans who think like Democrats. There's more of them. I told you it was racism in the Democratic Party, and they showing their head right now. I told you it was racism in the Democratic Party. I knew this was going to happen days ago. I just didn't say that. But I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was coming. What's that in the middle? I knew it was going to happen. I'm not surprised by any of it. Happy Saturday, Queen Tamara. But this is what happens, y'all. We got screwed again by the Democrats. Let me say it again. You got screwed again by the Democrats. They didn't want no government shutdown. They wanted the money. And Trump and the billionaires got the money. Look at the 4 spending bills. Don't take my word for it. Google. Look at the 4 spending bills. It is heavily favored for wealthy and rich people. And we get that no more food stamps. We can get no more student loan forgiveness. We get nothing out of this. Nothing. Nothing. You may get $500 in your taxes more if you make on a certain amount. I make over. I get nothing. I have to pay back. I get nothing. This is what it is. Hello, King James. I am blessed. I hope you are too. So I want y'all to understand that we got played again by the Democrats. Y'all so in love with Democrats, they're doing nothing for you. They're passing spending bills for the wealthy. Let me say that again. They are passing spending bills for the wealthy. Okay, it's inbred of DNA, correct? They've been playing us all along. I told y'all there's a lot of racism in the Democratic Party, and it's showing. So I'm not a Democrat. I'm independent. That's why some of my videos are leaning toward Donald Trump now. I say Democrats fold like a bad habit. Trump wins, king of the world. Because again, you gotta respect his hustle. You gotta respect what the man's doing. Because Democrats are doing nothing. Oh, I'm sorry, they are doing something. They're getting paid. The game is to be sold, not to be told, and they selling the game. Democrats done that. They did that. They did that. That cost me and you probably 10-20% of your income for 2026 and 2027. So whatever your income is, you lost 10 to 20% because of what the Democrats did. Listen to what I said. Your income. So if your income is going to be $60,000 this year, it should have been $66,000 or $72,000. If it's going to be $100,000 this year, it probably should have been $120,000. So you're losing money on the Democrats. Because of the Democrats. For the Democrats and with the Democrats. That's what it is. I told y'all you guys respect Trump. He had more. This man got more. He got more ideas of his mind than you ever could. He might have dementia, but he done wrote everything down for the next 3 years. I told y'all. And now they betting on if he'll last 3 years. You can place bets of how long Donald Trump gonna be in office. Man, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. You can bet on anything how long Donald Trump gonna be there. 100 true Democrats not doing nothing. At least 100 Democrats. At least. And again, it's so racist in the Democratic Party. Now, I'll never be a Democrat. Now, I think they're the better party because they hide their racism better than Republicans. But it's no better. It's no different. If you steal $1,000 from me, it ain't no different than you stealing $100 from me. You still stole $100. You still stole from me. Let me say it again. Ain't no difference if you one side steal a $500 from me and the other side you steal $300. You still stole from me. I still lost. It don't matter if the Republicans steal $1 billion from us and the Democrats steal $100 million. They still stole from us. They don't want the poor to have any health care, correct? Rich wants to weed out what they call weak, correct? They want the elderly and poor to die out. That's why they're breaking Social Security, Queen. Tell me, everything you said is true. I can't argue with a thing you just said, Queen. Tell me, Queen Jenkins, I can't argue with a thing you just said because you just said the truth. Let me say it again. Theory. They don't want the poor to have any health care. Rich wants to weed out what they call weak. They want the elderly and poor to die out. Queen Jenkins just said it. And I agree with everything you just said. That's why they keep raising Social Security limits. That's why they're making it hard to get your Social Security. That's why they're raising taxes on you. Queen Jenkins, you're correct. What it is, King Marshall. So, I keep telling you, don't be surprised by the next 3 years. Lizzo said it right. You're going to see a lot of people come out for Donald Trump. And that's what's happening. There is a hidden agenda. Trump wanted a shutdown to blame Democrats and get fools to blame Dems and win midterms. Independents did nothing either, playing both sides. I don't think Trump wanted a government shutdown. I think you're wrong. I think he wanted to avoid a government shutdown because he wants y'all to feel like y'all getting that extra tax money. Remember, government shutdown on 31st, you won't get your income taxes. They'll start on the 26th Monday. The IRS is starting to approve income taxes. So he don't want the government shutdown. He wants y'all to get that money so you can feel good about yourselves. Yeah, he said he want to give you $2,000 without. Who's that, baby? Huh? Okay. He wants you to get that $2,000 without congressional approval. He wants you to get that money. So, Queen Angie, you are wrong. Okay, you're just wrong on this one. Okay, you're wrong. He wants it. Okay. No, I'm stupid, Jonathan. I'm stupid like your mom. That's what I am. Let me say it again. Okay. I got 5 degrees. I bet you don't got 5 degrees, Jonathan. I bet you won't come up here on my show and talk to me. So he wants no government shutdown, Trump. He wants no government shutdown. That's number one. And he wants you to get your income tax money. This is probably the easiest year to get your income tax money because he wants you to feel a little bit better. And he wants to give you that $2,000 because he knows one thing. When black people and poor people feel like they got something, they won't vote in the midterms or they'll vote Republican. So he wants you to get that money. He wants your income tax to go through. He's begging it to go through. And look, let me show you something about income taxes, okay? Ed, you need to come up here and talk to me. Let me say something about income taxes. I use TurboTax. TurboTax got you pay a fee, and a tax professional does everything for you, and you won't get out of it. So I mean, it's coming. It's coming. And Angie Boone, I'm gonna have to have you not say anything because you don't know what you're talking about. Again, Donald Trump lies, but he wants you to get your income tax money because he wants you to feel good. Remember, every week now, Donald Trump is on the campaign trail because he don't want to get impeached. He don't want to lose everything he's building. He said he wants to go down as one of the greatest, if not the greatest president of the United States of America in history. That's what he said. So he cannot have a government shutdown. He has to have you get that income tax money and not get out of it. He has to have a way to get you that $2,000 after you get that income tax money. Because then you'll forget. And remember, Democrats are doing nothing to help us. Everything okay, baby? Democrats are doing nothing to help us. They just hurt us. Let me say it again, Angie. Queen Angie. Let me be respectful to you, Queen Boone. The Democrats just set you up, Queen Angie. The Democrats set you up for a failing. See, the problem is we don't want to admit when Democrats do wrong. We don't want to admit Kamala Harris ran one of the worst campaigns in 100 days in history. Hello, Queen Mary. We don't want to admit the stuff. We don't want to admit that they don't want Jasmine Crockett to be the senator of Texas because she's a black woman. We don't want to admit the Democrats just screwed us over in the House of Representatives, passing those bills. We don't want to admit the truth. I'm admitting the truth. I'm not a Democrat. I'm an independent. I go hard on Republicans when they do wrong, and I go hard on Democrats when they go wrong. I give credit to Republicans when they do the right thing. I give credit to Democrats when they do the right thing. I said Donald Trump the king of the world. He's showing it right now. He's showing it. Trump's showing he's the king of the world. He got 7 Democrats that say, nope, we're crossing the line. We're crossing the picket line to get these bills passed in the House of Representatives, pass the Senate, so we won't have no government shutdown. King, look, let me tell you, you are king when you get other people from a different political party to do what they don't want to do. That's what it did. Money, big money, runs D.C. And that's why we lost. And that's why, again, you've been a Democrat a long time. You've been played. You a fool. You got egg on your face. You a fool. Okay? Yep. He ain't changed that wrong, but that's the truth. There is no money, not a queen, and don't get tax return. Queen Angie, you have to be quiet because what you are then is you was a fool. Okay? You was a fool, Angie. That's what you are. Oh, you're a Democrat, you got egg on your face. You're a fool. Let me say, if you are a Democrat today, you are a fool, you got egg on your face. I know it's hard to believe. Yes, I'm saying it. You are a Democrat today. You are a fool. You got egg on your face. They screwed you again. You can stay a Democrat. I don't care. I told you to go independent. You are a fool. You got played by the House of Representatives. Those are facts. That's not conjecture. Those are facts. The House of Representatives passed. They passed those bills and played you like a fiddle or a pinata. That's what they did, okay? They did it on purpose, okay? That's what they did, okay? Okay? That's what it is. Ain't whatever, Angie, you just a fool. Everybody plays fool. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Democrats, there's no exception to the rule. Yes, it is. Maybe sexy, maybe cruel. Democrats, you play the fool. And I know it's hard to hear because I talk so much about Republicans. I'm talking about Democrats too. And today it's about Democrats not doing their job. Not doing their job. What you did was you folded on the American people. You folded on the homeless, the poor, the middle class, the working poor. They folded on them. Go look at the 4 bills that were passed. All you gotta do is go Google. Google it and you'll see. My goodness, why did they do that speech? That's why that money, Money. You never know how powerful money was because you never had it. Let me say this. I'm blessed to make more money now than I ever have, and I didn't know what the power of money is till I got a little bit of it. Didn't know the power of money till I got a little bit of it. Now, I don't love it, but I never know the power of money till I got a little bit of it. Democrats didn't want to lose that money. Democrats didn't want to lose that money. So that's what it was. So, I mean, you get mad at me all you want, but I'm telling the truth, okay? I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth, okay? I'm telling the truth. What is this Dennis Caldwell? I'm getting the most trolls today. I'm getting the most trolls on my show. But they don't like being called out. I know Democrats, you don't like being called out. I know you don't like. Hello, are you there?
Yeah, how you doing, King?
I'm doing great, sir. What do you mean not a queen of Port Jester? Who are you talking about?
I was talking about Miss Angie.
Oh,
You said
yeah.
she not a queen. Then what are you? Why wouldn't you
Crazy.
want to? Why wouldn't you want to be at the highest royalty?
Some women can't take it. King, are you a Republican or Democrat?
Democrat.
Okay, you know you got egg on your face today, right?
I believe so.
Okay. How do you feel? Tell us how you feel. You're a Democrat. So is it safe to assume you voted for Kamala Harris?
Yes, sir, I did.
Okay. So how do you feel knowing that the Democrats went over the picket line and signed all those new spending bills where billionaires are gonna make billions of dollars and we ain't gonna get nothing? How do you feel about that?
King. You go back to the you go back to the government shutdown, King. The same thing happened. The same thing happened when it was so much going on as far as with trying to get the for the with the get the thing with the Obamacare, and then they folded. It always come down to what you say. Always come down to money. Always come down to money. They sell you
So
a dream. They sell you a
Mhm.
dream, but in the other hand, in your back pocket.
King, well, tell me this, King. Why I mean, you sound like you want to stay in politics and the business. Why do you continue to be a Democrat?
A lot of the times, and to be honest with you, King, it turns out it's something that's embedded with you when you grow up.
Mm-hmm.
I was born in 19. I was born 19. So I'm 41 years old. So
Amen.
a lot of my formative years was during the Clinton era. Everybody loved Bill Clinton. Had his saxophone on Arsenio Hall and the whole nine. And then you turn around when he left, you had George Bush. You had everything and the things that happened with George Bush. So basically, my teenage years when I'm learning politics and stuff like that, Democrats is good, Bill Clinton. Republican is bad, George Bush. That's just how it ends up happening. A lot of it's almost like when you went to church when you was a little kid, and they tell you to
Mm.
come down and join the church, and they do you want to be baptized? You don't really know what you're doing when you're trying to be baptized, but you do it because your mama told you go down there and go join the church, so
You
you be
got
in the
that right.
choir, you'll be in the choir and everything else. So the
You got
same
that
thing,
right.
yeah.
King, answer this question for me. Does Congress even care about the middle class, the poor people like us? Do they even care?
I don't believe so. I honestly don't believe so. And like I say, I came across you when you was mainly on TikTok, and I started paying attention to what you were saying when you was on your TikTok live. And the one thing I caught on to real quick is sometimes you gotta open your eyes and accept the truth. You can't sit
Yes.
there and just be so biased in your thinking that you end up missing out on what your truths are. Sometimes, yeah. Do I agree with what Trump does? No, I don't. But at the same time, is there some things that are being done that are wrong on the Democratic side as well? Yes. You gotta be open minded to it. You can't sit there and look. Yes, he says a lot of ignorant things. He does a lot of ignorant things. But in the same breath, are you so focused on that you're not paying attention to the little things like you say that end up
Mhm.
coming through that are being allowed by the Democrats?
Yep. Yep.
I think
How frustrating is all this to you?
it's very frustrating. It's very, very frustrating because, like I said, in the type of political climate we're in the world climate that we're in, we're basically at the bottom.
Mm.
We're not of importance on either side. In my personal opinion, Republican, Democrat, I don't think we're important on either side because we're not the ones. It's hard to sit there and have a person speak for you that doesn't understand where you are or where you've been.
Mm.
Donald Trump can't speak for me because I don't have the money or had the success financially that Donald Trump has or
I know that's
anybody else.
right.
I'm just a working 9 to 5 man. I get up and go to my job, take care of my family, and do what I'm supposed to do. He can't understand my mindset of what I necessarily need.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why when you go out and vote, you shouldn't vote based on party. You vote on who is closer to what is your everyday life. What needs that feel you need in your everyday life, from local to statewide to national. Not because he a Republican, he a Democrat. That's what I'm going with. Because that's what ends up happening. Because I guarantee there's a ton of people on the Trump side that are in it. I see it all the time. You scroll videos of people that was all up there with him celebrating. And now you got ICE everywhere taking the same people that was out there celebrating. It's just sad and it's sickening.
Yeah. King, you said it. Thank you for coming up, but you said everything I need to say. You let the
Thank
people
you,
know.
King. Thank you,
God
King.
bless you, King. We love you.
Thank you. Love you too, King.
He said it all. Thank you, King, man. God bless you. It's just the truth. The Democrats are faking weakness, and money is in the situation. Well, Queen Patricia, I believe you're right. Let me say, Queen Patricia, I'm not disagreeing with you on this one. I'm not disagreeing with you on this one. See, Democrats are making people mad. Let me say this now. If the Democrat continue to make enough people mad, Donald Trump gives you that big income tax check, you get that extra $2,000 sometime in the summer, things gonna turn for the elections. In the midterms, let me say that again. I want everybody to understand what I said first. If Donald Trump doesn't have a government shutdown, you get that big income tax check back. I don't get a big one. I pay back. You get a big income tax check back, number one. Summertime, you get that $2,000. It ain't gonna look too good for the Democrats come to midterms because he don't want to get impeached. When you don't want to get impeached, you do different things to make sure you don't get impeached. And I'm saying again, if you're a Democrat, you got egg on your face. You look like a fool today. I'm just being honest. You look like a fool. I done got called by so many people, Democrats mad, cussing me out. Oh, you was right, blah, blah, blah. This happened. They are pissed off at the Democrats right now. Donald Trump is winning. Let me say it again. He got bad ankles. He got bad hands. He's winning. Donald Trump is winning. Trump is winning. That's right. Farmers are crying for help. They are filing bankruptcy. Farmers are filing bankruptcy. They don't get no help from Donald Trump. Donald Trump is winning. Trump is winning. Farmers filing for bankruptcy. Trump is winning. Donald Trump is winning. And farmers are filing for bankruptcy. He will win the midterms if they get a big income tax check. You get $2,000 in the summer. King James, Donald Trump is going to make history in the midterms. See, what Democrats don't understand, or they do understand, is Republicans ain't going to go out with a fight. They like Walmart. Walmart loses millions of dollars on returns. They make billions. They just like Walmart. Walmart lets you return something. They're making billions. Costco, they'll let you return, not ask no questions. They're making billions. They're making billions, Queen Annette. The Republicans will give up 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 million dollars to us to make us look good while they make over $1 trillion. That's worse than the kickback. That's called competitive advantage. You're giving something and getting more back. Yes, he knows how to play the masters, and he's doing it. Let me say it again. You're gonna get a big income tax return if you make less money this year. And then you get them $2,000 in the summertime, you're going to feel good. The economy is going to hell, but you're going to feel good because you got a little money in your pocket that you can spend right up quick. You know, young people say, live fast, die young. So that's where we're at right now. That's why he's winning. Donald Trump's winning. I don't care who gets mad. Trump is winning. The man continues to win. Because he works for the billionaires. If I was working for millionaires, I'd win too. So Democrats, all you can do is look at egg on your face. Well, Hakeem Jeffries did not even attempt to defend or block the bill from passing. I knew it was over. I said, my goodness, he didn't got paid too. He did it, Chuck Schumer. That's what happens with these bills and this money. Okay? No good, but this is what happens, King. I told y'all I was on one today. I told you, look, I know with facts. Fact check me. You can fact check me anytime. Go to Google, fact check me. Fact check those 4 bills that were passed, those 4 spending bills, $1.2 trillion that will replace the Obama spending bills with the Trump spending bills. Go replace, see how much, go Google me, see how much billionaires made and how much we lost. Fact check me. The data is out there. We don't want to look at it. Okay? I think Elon would tamper with computers and data to help Donald Trump win and the rich win. Let me tell you, Queen Tamara, he didn't have to do that. He didn't have to remember. He didn't have to cheat to win 2024. I don't think if you get the big income tax check, you don't get audited, and you get that $2,000, he ain't gonna have to cheat. Ain't gonna need to be no cheat. People gonna line up vote for him because they gonna want some more money. Okay, they gonna want some more money. Remember, he did it. They swear his first presidency they gave him that $2,000. People voted for him this time. Sounds like common sense to me. Human nature. Money fools people. Money makes the world go around. So I don't believe there's gonna be no need for no cheating. That happens. Again, think about this. If you get a regular income tax check and you got kids, instead of getting $4,000, you get $6,000. Instead of $5,000, you get $8,000 back this year. You're gonna remember that. That's good tax money. You're gonna spend it quick, and then come about June or July or August, you get $2,000 tax free. You're gonna remember that, man. Trump doing nice. Trump did me right. I'm gonna do him a solid. He did me a solid. That's how we think. With no health care, James. With no health care. Because you got a couple dollars in your pocket. Don't believe me? Go to your family members and give them $200 a piece. They'll remember that. Don't believe me? Go to your wife and put $500 in her pocket right now. She'll remember that. She'll remember that. It's all about that mind frame memory. And Republicans understand how to do it. Now, again, I got to give the Republicans credit. They doing a thing. I got to give Donald Trump credit. He's winning. I don't have to like you to respect your hustle. I don't have to like you to tell the truth. Trump and Republicans winning. Mike Johnson winning. I ain't think Mike Johnson's gonna make it as House Majority Leader this year. Mike Johnson thriving. Mike Johnson is thriving, and they crushing us. And it's sad. I can only imagine how many votes he received off those stimulus checks he gave first term. Remember all those stimulus checks, Dennis? He got the most black people vote for him in the history of presidency. That's what those stimulus checks did. Okay? That's what those stimulus checks did. And Queen Angie, why are you still here? You don't like to be called a queen. I have no idea why you still in my show. But remember, those stimulus checks first time got him the highest amount of black people vote for Republican in a general election ever in the history for Republicans in 2024. That's what those stimulus checks got him the first time. And he's understanding it. It's the reason why he's saying 2,000. It's the reason why he's saying no congressional approval is needed. He's setting it up where Congress going to have to give you $2,000. And if you don't, they're going to look like the bad guys. And who's going to look like it? Democrats. And Republicans say, no, we'll vote on it. We'll give it to them. It's the Democrats who don't want to give you $2,000. It's the Democrats who don't want your taxes right. And then Trump wins again. See, in politics, when you do what I do, when you tell the truth, you don't take sides. I told y'all Jasmine Crockett is going to lose the Texas Senate. I told y'all Harris is crazy. She got an $8.9 million mansion. Nobody wants her to be president. See, I tell the truth. We don't have enough black women in Congress. I tell the truth. On all sides, Democrats are failing us. It's real simple. Democrats are failing us. You and me, they're failing us. Trump is winning. Farmers are filing for bankruptcy. Those are my next two videos. Trump is winning. I don't care what y'all say. Donald Trump is winning. He's a man. He's getting everything he wants. Trump is winning. He is a Teflon Don. He's the king of the world. That's my next video. Okay? Check didn't come from Biden. The check came from Congress. Democrats pushed that stimulus check. The checks came from Congress, not Biden. And Angie, if you're going to be on my show, you need to understand what you're saying. They came from Nancy Pelosi. She pushed it. They came from Chuck Schumer. He pushed it. That's when it was good back in the That was 2019. Different time now. I know what I'm talking about. Fact check me. Go fact check me. Go that other 1,400 we got. Go fact check me. Go to Google and fact check me. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. So again, my next video, Donald Trump is the king of the world. He is winning. Republicans are winning. He got the Democrats to pass a spending bill to end the government shutdown in the House. Donald Trump is winning. He's the man. That's my next video. I don't care how mad you get. I speak the truth, master. And then I'm saying, farmers, y'all are crazy. Y'all filing bankruptcy. Y'all ain't getting enough for Donald Trump. He done conned y'all. You got to tell the truth, man. You got to tell the truth. And the truth is, Democrats, you got air in your face. You look like fools because Democrats have failed us once again. That's why I'm an independent, not a Democrat. You got to respect any man that's smart enough to make money and do it by the rules of the federal government. I told you I've learned a lot from Donald Trump. I've learned a lot. Hello, Queen Augustine. Augustine. I can't say your name right. Queen Causey. You got to respect the man that you learn a lot from. I done made a lot of money off Donald Trump. Thank you, Donald Trump. Thank you, President Trump. I done made a lot of money with you. Thank you, President Trump. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, Mark Zuckerberg. Thank you, President Trump. Thank you, Mark Zuckerberg. Thank you, Facebook. See, you got to keep it real because if you only look at one side, you're going to miss a lot. And Democrats are doing nothing. Democrats are doing nothing. They folded and it hurts the American people and they don't even care. Because there's too much racism in the Democratic Party. I said it, I'm going to say it again. There's too much racism in the Democratic Party, and they don't care about you. It's supposed to be in the Republican Party, but the Democrats are just as bad, if not worse. I said it. It had to be said. That's it. I had to say it. Don't matter who get mad at me, I'm telling the truth. If you only for Democrats, you ain't got no money in your pocket. If you're only for Democrats, you probably ain't got no money in your pocket. Or you hurting. Because the Democrats don't care about you. They just showed it. Hakeem Jeffries don't care about you. They just showed it. James Clyburn don't care about you. They just showed it. There's nothing Jasmine Crockett can do to change it. Nothing AOC can do. Okay? You're alone. You're wrong. He's doing almost everything legally. You don't know the rules. You don't know you don't know the Constitution. Bob Brown Meyer, you're lying. You're lying. Everything he's doing is legal. You don't know how things work. Just because a judge says it's unconstitutional doesn't mean it's not legal for the President of the United States of America. He's doing a whole lot legal. He's making a lot of money. There is not one rule that says the President of the United States of America can't make money. He's making the same way Congress does. He just has more money than they do. Okay? Just that simple. You can call it what you want, Tom. You can call it what you want. Just don't call me on payday. He can be full of SHIT all he want. He's full of money too. Billions. He made over 4 to 5 billion in 2025. In 2026, he's gonna make even more for him and his family. Don't get mad. Get mad at the rules. You should have voted Democrat. You should have voted for Harris. You should have got more people to vote for Harris. You didn't do it. And let's just be honest. Joe Biden, they should let Joe Biden stay in there. Joe Biden should have stayed in there. And then day one of his presidency, he could have handed over to Kamala Harris. But she wanted to win on her own women's rights. She didn't want to go that direction. She should have went that direction. She should have pushed him to do it. She'd be president of the United States of America right now. No, she wanted to win on her own. Her and Pelosi and Hillary Clinton, they had a plan and it failed. You would have went with Joe Biden, get back in, he would have won by this much over Trump. And then he would have sat down the first day and said, I give it over. I can't do my duties. I give it over to Vice President Harris to be president of the United States of America. She would have become president of the United States of America. And then we would have had a good vice president. Then we could put Obama on the Supreme Court. But no, because of Harris didn't want to listen. She wanted to beat that man by herself. She didn't want no help. And it cost us everything. Prove me wrong. I just proved you right. Teflon Dunn is a sick man. He might out finesse most, but he won't outwit God. There ain't nobody gonna outwit God and Jesus. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? God comes for everybody. Please be quiet, Gerard. I hate people come do it. All you had to do was say, Biden is staying in here. He wins the presidency, and you become president. But you didn't want to do it that way. Okay? Barron Trump made $150 million last year in crypto. That ain't nothing. The Trump family made over $4 billion. They making money. They got crypto coins, and now they got it. You can't do another crypto coin, so you got to buy from them. Genius. He's pushing crypto. Genius. He's pushing AI. Genius. He's getting paid for all of it. Republicans are getting paid for all of it. MAGAs are getting paid for all of it. Billionaires are getting to be super billionaires, and Elon Musk is $300 billion away from being the first trillionaire. Now you understand why your vote matters, and you screwed it up. That's what happens in American politics. That's the real lowdown. Donald Trump is a genius. He's winning. He's king of the world. Farmers, y'all are crazy. Y'all gonna be out of business, farmers. And then the government and other agencies gonna come in and buy y'all land for dead, dirt, cheap. Thank you, Where's for listening, but I'm just telling the truth. What's the difference between a pastor or a black pastor robbing people from the congregation and Donald Trump making money during his presidency? You know the difference? You know the difference? One is considered a criminal, the pastor. One considered a genius, Trump. Both of them are stealing and making money. Ooh, wait. Just learn what's going on, y'all. I told y'all I was on one today. I told you I had to come here. Let me say it again before I get off. Democrats, y'all are trash. Democrats, y'all are trash. Y'all have let the American people down. And Donald Trump is winning 100% of the time. I had to come on here, and I had to tell y'all the truth. I had to tell y'all the real today. I am More Queer Speaks, the real voice, the voice of the streets, CEO of me, Big Boss Entertainment. Let us pray. Heavenly Father God Almighty, we thank you for another beautiful, blessed day. We thank you for the blessings and all you do for us. Father, we thank you for being here for us when nobody else was. We thank you for guidance when nobody else did. And we thank you for believing in us when nobody believed except for you. And for those reasons alone, we will be so ever grateful. I always give you all the honor, all the glory, and all the praise. In Jesus' name, we're home to say amen. Listen, kings and queens, they making money, true enough, but if your health bad, that money doesn't mean anything, correct? But ain't nothing wrong with his family, Pauline. His family gonna spend it. He may be gone tomorrow. His family still be here making that money that you or I will never see, because that is how politics works. Kings and queens, I may be back on later. Maybe back tomorrow. We got a bad storm coming. Please be safe out there. Please be safe. And don't stack your refrigerator with food if you don't have a generator. Why stack your freezer and refrigerator with food if you lose your lights? You lose your food. Think about it, my people. Until next time, may God bless you. May heaven smile upon you. Thank you all so much. And remember, I kept it real today. I kept it real. God bless you, kings and queens. I'm out.